This is the Dzogchen Sunday Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For multiple decades, I spent about 8 hours a day, almost every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering the teachings and techniques of each school of meditation so that you would not have to. It is Obi-Wan Kenobi Wednesday evening. Come, let us meditate like a Jedi. We'll begin with Mahayoga's union of wisdom and letting go, which is known by many names, including Tantra Mahamudra, Tokal, or leaping over pride's abstraction to omniscience, creation stage, and bringing letting go, or ultimate bodhicitta, into the 4 bases of mindfulness. Let us begin with the circumstantial. Please chant with me. As we relax into our exhalation, no stressful circumstances or lots could look as impermanent, non-defining, and interdependent as if they could blissfully melt into rainbow light that could delightfully absorb into this body or form. The 6-syllable synopsis reads, into form, all lots melt. We do not need to visualize this, or believe this, or philosophize this. If all we do is silently and mentally recite it in harmony with our breathing, that is enough. Let's shift gears to the physical. Together, as we relax into our exhalation, no stressful bodies or forms could feel as impermanent, undefining, and interdependent as if they could blissfully melt into rainbow light that could delightfully absorb into this experience of the interpersonal or speech. Into speech, all forms melt. Let us shift gears to the interpersonal. As we relax into our exhalation, all the stressful interpersonal phenomena or speech could sound as impermanent, non-defining, and interdependent as if they could blissfully melt into rainbow light that could delightfully absorb into this mind. Into mind, all speech melts. Let us shift gears into the mental. As we relax into our exhalation, all stressful perceptions, emotions, intentions, cognitions, recollections, imaginings, or minds could seem as impermanent, non-defining, and interdependent, as if they could blissfully melt into rainbow light, that could delightfully absorb into this vast empty void. So what do we mean by a vast empty void? Is it literal? No, it's not. It's figurative. As we relax into our exhalation, all that we perceived during our previous inhalation could feel as if it was melting. It could feel as if it was fleetingly less stressful, less permanent, less defining, and less graspable. In fact, it could feel as if it was as non-graspable as a vast empty void. When I was in 4th grade, I had the very good fortune to be told that a simile is only as useful as it is relatable. Therefore, we need to ask the question, what? What is a real-world example of a non-graspable vast empty void? How about the illusion of the infinite azure sky on a bright and beautiful cloudless morn, which although could look tantalizing to the eye, could feel non-graspable to the hand? The 6-syllable synopsis reads, "Into void all minds melt." Let us switch gear to Hatha Yoga's union of awareness and letting go, which is known by many names, such as Sutra Mahamudra, Trekcho, or slicing through the dualistic, obscuring emotions of dread and desire, and Great Completion Stage. As a preliminary practice, let us gently invite our real or imagined subtle energies to coalesce at the crown of our head. The easiest way to do that is for us to chant the Lama Kyena. Teacher, come to this crown. As we chant the preposition this, we can snap our index and thumb overhead. If you have the good fortune to be following along with the TubeApp simulcast, you'll notice this bronze image, which represents us, the meditator, and this red image, which represents either the amalgam of all those who have mastered the teachings or simply the amalgam of the teachings. Teacher, come to this crown. Teacher, come to this crown. Teacher, come to this crown. Let us sidestep the bear trap of indulging in active focus, for it overworks our medial prefrontal cortex right behind our forehead and therefore triggers our amygdala at the bottom of our brain, which serves as the seat of anxiety and aggression. Instead, let us emulate an enthusiastic piano student who is so enthralled with the score and the keyboard that they merely regard the sound of their metronome with passive peripheral awareness. As we passively notice air entering our nostrils, let us silently and mentally recite, passively watching. During our exhalation, let us physically relax as best we can, while chanting the 10-syllable mantra, 3 times per breath, for a total of 52 breaths. An efficient way for us to keep track of our first set of 12 mantras is as follows. Every time we chant the syllable Om, let us advance our right thumb across the sets of creases on our fingers, beginning with the lower set of creases on our right little finger and concluding with the higher set of creases on our right index finger. Together, let us practice right now. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Sowa. 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 That took approximately 1 minute. If you would like to meditate for an additional 12 minutes, then it would behoove you to count 12 more sets, 12 mantras each. How do we do that? Simple. On our left hand, we instead of counting mantras, we count sets of 12 mantras. So to keep track of our next set of 12 mantras, we could touch the tip of our left thumb to the lower set of creases on our left little finger. We can now rest this wrist on or near our left knee and continue with our right hand. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Sowa. 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 And now it's time to advance our left thumb to the next set of creases. So now you get the basic idea of how we could count 12 sets of 12 mantras each. Let's continue. And of course, the moment you have a specific question about the philosophies or techniques that support meditation, do not hesitate to type your question in great detail in the chat window. For I tend to check for questions about once every 13 minutes or so. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Sowa. 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 Om Tarit Tarit Turisawa. 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 Okay, so I'm under the weather, so we're going to have to skip ahead to the end. I apologize if that's inconvenient for you. May each being's experience of the mental now be as peacefully wise as the mind of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a bija seed syllable. May each being's experience of the interpersonal be as joyfully loving as the speech of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a mantra. May each being's experience of the physical now be as healthy as a form of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a yidam. May each being's experience of the circumstantial now be as lavish with the good fortune or boon as the lot of an archetypical Buddha, symbolized by a paradise, pure land, or Vanti. In all compassion, may we long to free all beings from the toxic tyranny of dread, desire, and delusion, metaphorically known as the three mental poisons. In all pragmatism, may all liberation of all others be fueled by all mastery of the three wish-fulfilling jewels of following the Buddha's example, applying his instructions, and cooperating with his students. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening. Whoops, I guess I'm on the wrong spot. What I really need to do right now, if I want to be coordinated, is tap button 11. You have taken your first step into a much larger world. If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. For Meditate Like a Jedi is made possible thanks to the generosity of viewers just like you. In approximately 11 2/3 hours, I would very much like to return to lead tomorrow's dawn practice of Meditate Like a Jedi. And if you are as geeky as me, may the Force be with you always.